Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Sister Dev. Sister Wives stars Kody and Janelle Brown are mourning the loss of their son, Garrison Brown. One parent gets more fan support than the other. The passing of Garrison Brown is tragic, and Kody is receiving hurtful criticism during this difficult time. Fans need to be kinder to Kody Brown as he mourns the loss of his son and deals with intense grief. Janelle is receiving support, but Kody is facing backlash, making an already heartbreaking situation worse. Sister Wives stars Kody and Janelle Brown are going through the worst experience of their lives as they've lost their precious son Garrison Brown, and fans appear to be taking sides. Kody's used to criticism, but the shade he's getting right now probably hurts more than anything that he's encountered online in the past. He's still reeling after losing one of his children, and Janelle's in pain too. However, fans are giving her so much love. Kody's getting the opposite. Kody needs support right now too. Fans should consider his mental health and well-being before leaving comments. Sister Wives Season 18 was unpleasant for everyone but Christine Brown, who seemed energized after finding the courage to leave Kody and start over. Even an elated Christine had issues sometimes, including anger over the way that Kody treated the wives that remained. Kody hit turbulence with Christine, Janelle, and Mary Brown, and the drama was grueling. Sadly, no one knew that something even worse would happen once the season was over. The very worst has happened to the Brown family. A wonderful son who helped others is gone. Garrison Brown's passing is tragic. Garrison Brown passed away at the age of 25. Kody and Janelle have so many fond memories of their son Garrison. While Kody clashed with his son sometimes, most parents do fight with their kids. Since Garrison and other Brown kids have talked about their problems on screen, it's not that surprising that certain fans are calling out Kody now. However, the timing of their critical comments makes them especially hurtful. Kody's already suffering, and every cruel word that he hears is likely to affect him. This isn't the typical reality TV drama, it's as serious as it gets. This is someone's child. So while fans are clearly giving Janelle their condolences and sending their good energy to her, Kody doesn't get the same comfort. He must grieve as the world attacks him. That adds even more pain to an already heartbreaking experience. Kody may have learned to tune out haters, but in the past, Kody has been hurt by critics. So imagine how much it could be negatively impacting his state of mind right now. As people sound off on Instagram, dad shaming him when he lost a child to suicide days ago, they must realize that he might see it and react to it. Are Sister Wives fans being too mean to Kody Brown right now? It may be time to be kinder to Kody Brown. Sure, fans want to share their feelings, but this is a bit irresponsible. Kody might be on the edge. Why would anyone want to push him over? These are questions that only the commenters can answer. In the comment section of a post that wasn't related to Garrison's passing, a fan shamed Kody. That comment was left today, March 11, 2024. Of course, Kody will be thinking the same thing. I should have been there for Garrison and Janelle. So really the commenter is just intensifying the guilt and shame that Kody's feeling. Since he had no idea that his son was going to do this, he was blindsided by a terrible event. He probably feels like his soul's being wrenched from him. Doctors have said that parents feel like that when they tell them that their children have passed away. Yes, Kody's problems with some Brown kids were common knowledge. They were shown on screen. For that reason, people feel that they have the right to comment on Kody's parenting. However, what's shown on screen is only part of the picture. There is more under the surface, and what was featured on Sister Wives is just the tip of the iceberg. Underneath that, there's the inner worlds of the Brown family members, including the late Garrison. Everyone keeps some of their thoughts private. In a sense, it's impossible to fully know another person. Garrison was raised by Kody and Janelle, and yet, in his final moments, he chose to commit an act that neither parent expected, although both loved him and knew him so well. The secret side of Garrison, cloaked from cameras and off-screen chats with family members, was coming out. Sister Wives fans should try to give Kody some grace right now. For years he's been mocked and derided. Few people tried to see his side of things. Kody will get trashed forever because he's perceived as a villain, but no one knew that Garrison would do this. The viewers didn't know either. They didn't fully know Garrison either. Yet they feel that they know who bears the blame for his passing, but again, they don't know for sure. What Garrison hid wasn't a dark side, it was pain. He hid some of his pain. Perhaps he was trying not to burden others. He was a great brother, son, and landlord. He was active in the military. He'd been making real progress in his life. However, he had some issues. His family problems did weigh him down sometimes, but so did issues with alcohol and an ex-girlfriend. A lot of pressures were impacting him. That doesn't mean that he didn't love his mother and father. Of course, he loved them. It also doesn't mean that his parents didn't know him. It's just that the most intense pain in his psyche was something he chose to keep private. Now that his spirit soars free in heaven, the people on earth who miss him have to suffer. But they love him still. They suffer because he was a sweet person and they love him. Would Kody Brown change everything? Kody Brown may be rethinking his life. Of course, Kody would probably change certain things if he could, but there's no unringing the bell, and that's what's so horrible about this. No mean comment is going to bring Garrison back, so what is the point of being mean? All it does is hurt a man who's already at the lowest ebb. Kody may eventually speak out more about his son's death. Until then, fans can only guess what he's feeling. Some may think he's detached from his non-Robin children, but that's not the case. This kind of final goodbye hurts more when there is bad blood and unfinished business. That's because there is no opportunity to ever fix things. Those chances are gone. So Janelle has the comfort of remembering a more peaceful relationship with Garrison. Kody must remember their arguments and what happened later. Both must walk a rocky road, but Kody is the one who is most likely to blame himself, although it's never fair to blame oneself or another person for someone else's suicide. Through 18 Sister Wives seasons, the Brown family's gotten more jaded. Everyone has changed. However, Garrison never lost the acute sensitivity that he had. It was just a part of him. He didn't grow that thicker skin. A person's sensitivity can be a beautiful thing. For example, Garrison's sensitivity inspired him to build a flower bed for Christine and Kody's daughter Truly Brown. She needed a hobby, and he was there to find her one. Sensitivity is beautiful, but often it hurts. Like every gift in life, it has possible drawbacks. Garrison may have turned to alcohol to numb his sensitivity. Some people are wired to be more sensitive than others. People with a lot of empathy feel everything. Sometimes it may seem like they feel too much. Kody is getting dragged, but there's so much going on here. It's a lot more complicated than it seems because people don't reveal every single facet of themselves to others, even when they are immediate family. So, there may be things about Garrison that no one knows. Janelle deserves the love she's getting now. For years, she cared for her children, and she often did it alone, especially during the pandemic. She used to be one of the Brown family breadwinners. She went out to work to help the whole family, including her children and the other Brown kids. Janelle's an amazing friend to Christine. Yes, Janelle voiced her frustration with Kody in season 18, but they needed to have those tense conversations. Sister Wives star Janelle Brown is all about common sense. She's always been bright, warm, and intelligent. Even Kody said he hoped to reconcile with her. Now they need to move forward as grieving parents rather than enemies. They need to try not to blame each other. Hopefully their faith will give them the tools to forgive each other. They are still healing from their split, and this tragedy is the saddest thing ever. It's truly heartbreaking for Kody too. The clip shown above highlights the love that Garrison brought to other people's lives. However, it also shows how much his parents cared about him. A younger Garrison bounded into the house to see his parents. Kody greeted his son warmly. There was no visible tension between them. Then, Garrison ran to his mom and gave her a big hug. That hug lasted for such a long time. It was pure love. A lot of people bear some responsibility for making the family's life harder, including the press and mean fans. However, the Browns are public figures in a high-drama business, the reality TV niche. For years, the Brown family's ups and downs have been dissected, from the Sister Wives Coyote Pass war to jealousy among the wives and beyond. The kids might not have chosen public life, but they still had to deal with fame. Regardless of anything that's happened, it's a good time to honor Garrison's memory. There's also value in looking back at the Browns' happier days, which Garrison said in a text chat that fans are emotionally invested in Sister Wives. They have very strong opinions about the cast members. Even now, when someone has died, new comments are popping up all day and night. Kody and Janelle both deserve sympathy, as do others who are grieving. Many fans are also grieving. The ones who share opinions about Kody's shortcomings may never have been through this type of trauma. They might not understand how delicate a person can be, emotionally speaking, and even physically, after this type of shock and horror. Thankfully, a lot of Sister Wives fans who support Janelle do seem to understand. There are so many kind comments on her Instagram. If she reads them, hopefully they are a source of solace. Over the years, Janelle has shown her grit. Level-headed and down-to-earth, she has done her best for her kids. She, as the primary caregiver during the pandemic, had so much to contend with. She always prioritized her kids. The pandemic was scary at times. People made choices that, in retrospect, might have seemed extreme. Kody chose extreme distancing, unaware of what the future would bring. That is so sad. Rather than spending any time he could with his child, Garrison, he was in another house. That's going to haunt him. So many problems hit the Browns around the same time, pushing the family to a crisis point. Now those problems, while serious, pale in comparison to what has happened. Garrison was a wonderful child, demonstrative and sweet, who turned into a good man. He was still so young when he passed away. Every mother and father can imagine the pain that Kody and Janelle are feeling. Fans may cry, just like the Brown parents, because it's so sad. Sister Wives is about emotion, and this is a time to mourn. It's a time to consider the feelings of the family. They're more than reality stars. The Sister Wives parents Kody and Janelle are human beings. They're suffering right now. They have thousands of memories that are flooding their minds. They're feeling so much. While people may have genuine cause to dislike Kody, they shouldn't discount what he's feeling. He could be extremely fragile. This situation is so painful. Come back to our channel for all your updates. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel.